Hi, welcome to this new tutorial about continuous integration. Today we are going to install Jenkins and configure Jenkins to use Git and Maven. We have already installed Git and configured Git. We also did the same with Maven. Therefore, the next step is to install Jenkins and to configure it. In order for it to use Git and to check on Git any change, and if there is a change on Git, we will automatically build our code with Maven. Well, the first step is to download Jenkins. You just have to go on your browser and it says download Jenkins. Well, you probably have this first page. Just click on it and you should download this link, latest and greatest. Well, I've already done that. I'm going to do it again. Well, here's my Jenkins WAR file. I copy this link, this path. I open the CMD prompt window and I just try to move to this file, to this path where my file is located. Well, let's say ls, well, here it is, and what you should do is it says java jar jenkins.war. Well, you know, this Jenkins WAR file has an embedded web server, therefore you don't need to launch it on Apache or Tomcat or whatever you want. Well, it's okay. It seems that the server is well launched. I try to check if everything is okay. You just have to say localhost 8080. Well, it's okay. You can see that there are words in French and others in English. That's because I'm a native French speaker, and I guess that Maven has, that Jenkins has automatically checked all my configurations and put all of it in English. He has tried to, to translate some of the words in French. Well, you move to Jenkins. Configure the system. Then it's not very important. What you should notice here is that you have a folder which is created in your user folder, your default user folder, which is called .jenkins. Well, what you should do first is to configure the JDK, Java Development Kit. Let's call it JDK 1.7.0, and I check where is my JDK located. Here it is. I copy the path to my JDK. You can choose to install it automatically from the internet, but that's not what I would like to do. My JDK is on my local machine, therefore I should have to paste it like this. I would like to tell you that if you don't put the right path, you can see that you will have a warning here. Well, it's okay, you have put the right path. You don't have to change anything. Then we try to add Maven, the location to our Maven server. Here it is. Just copy it, and here I will call it Maven 2. I will not install automatically. I just copy the link back here. Well, it's okay. That's the two things you have to do. Well, now you just have to save what you did. And the second step is to configure Git. Jenkins is using SVN by default, SVN and CVS by default, but it's not using Git. It doesn't know about Git. Then what you should do is to move to the plugins. Here you have the plugins that are already installed and that you have to update. Here you have the plugins that are disponible. We try to find Git here. You should have a Git plugin. Where is that Git plugin? Well, that is it. Here is the Git plugin we need. You just have to check the Git plugin, and to install it, we try to say install without rebooting. You will go automatically and check all the necessary packages, and you restart the installation. I stop the video while it's installing. Well, it's okay, it's done. You can see that you have success everywhere. What you should do now is to go back again to the configuration page. Here you will find another option about Git. Here it is, Git. Well, I will call it Git. I will not install automatically. I will try to find the path to my Git server. Well, Git. Here you have the bin folder and the CMD folder. There is a version of Git on the bin folder, but this one is crashing. This one is bugging with Maven and Jenkins, of course. So what you should use is the version in CMD, not the one in the bin folder. Well, just have to do that. I think it's okay. Well, okay, I think I did it right. Well, that's it. What we have done is to install Jenkins and configure Git and Maven into Jenkins. The next video will be about installing Sonar and configuring Jenkins to publish these results on Sonar. Thank you. Bye bye.